Hello there, fellow travelers. Whew. Noah's got all kinds of fun things to talk about, huh? Noah's got all kinds of fun things to talk about, huh? Oh, today is going to be a beautiful day. I'm off. Oops. I gotta get some, Anyway. That was annoying. Well, I'm playing with my barbarians today, but you don't want to know about that. Let's talk about things that happen at work that really fucking annoy you. Anyway, I had a pretty good night tonight. I do work overnights. I just woke up. I came home around, say about a little after like, excuse me, 1:40 something, 1:50 something. So I ain't got to bed till like 2:30 or so. Anyway, right before I left to work, my stupid dumbass manager, she's a bipolar idiot, and I talked to a lot of people about her now to see if anyone like notices it, and unfortunately people do. So, not to be ignorant or anything, I can't judge people for the way their life is, because that's just how they are. I can't say like anything about it. I can just be upset when they correct their bullshit towards me. So anywho, this lady, she sits there. She's a manager. She just became a manager in the last year or so, I guess. She was a crewmate for a while, but they promoted her as a manager because they needed a manager. Well, anyway, she sits there and she's we were having a good night in that. We were working that. A couple of mess ups like can't hear, because we're all wearing fucking masks and shit. Can't hear crap. Half the time I don't wear my mask. I put it on my chin just in case anyone like wonders why I'm not wearing it, because I can't hear nothing. It's hard to breathe. Blah, blah, blah. We know what's going on here, guys. We know what's going on. Masks are stupid. They don't fucking work. They're annoying. The mask I had was a shitty paper mask. The fuzzies were coming out of it. It was tickling my nose and shit. So that time I never. Most times they don't complain about it because they know it's bullshit. Half the time they don't even wear them either because at nighttime people don't fucking give a shit. Well, anywho, everything went well. When I left, it's always late night. I don't know what's with this woman. She's like, she has a attention span of a fucking 3-year-old kid. Like, just cries and bitches and moans when she gets tired now, when she, or whatever it is. When it gets later on. And like, so we were talking. I live in South County. I don't live in the city. I don't live where people get shot at all the time. I don't live anywhere near a threatening civilization. I live in a very calm civilization. Nothing happens here. We get a couple of domestic abuses. We get a couple of, things. Shit just happens because people are stupid. There's not hardcore violence of people like getting their asses kicked and then getting killed. It doesn't happen. Well, anyway, so we were talking. One of the black ladies there. She was she hasn't been coming to work. She hasn't had a ride and all that stuff. And we were talking about her, and they said something. She would walk to work if she had during the daytime. So she walks during the morning time when she goes to work in the morning, but she doesn't like walking at night. I said, well, she just walk at night. There's nothing wrong with walking at night. Nothing happens around here. And that's where it started taking off. One of the other girls there, which has been there for a little bit longer than, she's been there for about 2.5 years, she said something, And she says, well, something could happen if she works in the nighttime. She walks during the nighttime. I said, well, nothing ever happens around here. It's like, I walk all the time at night. And the manager says, because you're a man. I said, I wasn't being with a man or a woman. What do they do with that? You're going to lose a job. We just got a pay raise going from 11 to 15 bucks an hour. You're going to lose a job that pays pretty fucking well. Because you don't want to... Well, wear a fucking knife or something. If you feel like you're not safe, get a knife. Get 2 knives. Get 3 knives. Buy a fucking gun if you want to. Put it in your back fucking pocket if you feel like it's that fucking unsafe. I mean, I don't know what to say. I've been walking these streets 31 years. I've been walking the streets for the last 15 to 20 years. Even as a little kid, walking the streets, and nothing ever happened. So I just threw my opinion out, and I say, you know, it's like, she'll be fine if she walks the streets. The manager, the bipolar bitch, so to say. Holy shit. If you ever deal with anyone that, like, has issues that, like, they think people should respect everything they say, they think that they're always right kind of thing, which they're not, because no one's always right. You always have opinions, you always have arguments, you always have ways of negotiating, you know, stuff. Well, anyway, she sits there, and since I have very high emotional, like, vibe seeking, I can feel people's auras, whatever it's called, vibes. She instantly went from, like, Jekyll to fucking Hyde in an instant. As soon as I said that she'd be okay to walk these streets alone at night. She's the one that said, well, it's because you're a man, you're a big person. I said, why does it matter if I'm a man or a woman? And then she, in a very, you know how people, you can feel how people when they get upset, they have this weird vibe. They just feel like her eyes like curved down like she was a double or something. They curved down in that way. She's just like, because you're a man. I'm like, holy shit, bitch. Yeah, I'm a man, but you're threatening me with your words. You'd be scared to walk the streets, but you should be scared of that man that you're threatening right now that can't beat your fucking ass, and you're sitting there being a bitch about something that was just a conversation. Straight up, a calm conversation, just asking why doesn't she walk to work. And because she's scared. I'm like, okay, that's... What did he get? 5? No. That's all it was. Like, okay, you're gonna lose a job over this. I mean, I just started out opinion. Opinionated things. I love this. When people attack people, I throw out their thoughts. They immediately just like, well, you're wrong. I'm like, it's nothing to be wrong about. It's an opinion. It's me giving you advice about what I know about the situation. It just blows my mind. Who does that shit? Are human beings that fucking... Some of us that fucking stupid to say your opinions don't matter because they might be older? Like, you know how you become intelligent? You listen to people. Especially people that know what they're talking about because of them living in this area. Because she doesn't live it. She doesn't live where I live at. She lives in the city. So once again, it's a falsified thing that she's saying because it doesn't make any sense. You know what's so funny is one of the other black ladies that I work with, she takes a bus at 10, 12 o'clock at night, and that's when I'm gonna throw up. I'll throw that out there and be like, okay, well, man or woman, but Sierra's a woman, which is the young girl's name. She's younger than me, so I call her young girl. Sweet as hell. She's very good. I'm gonna talk to her about it when she comes in. Just to prove that, you know, you can walk these streets and be able to sit there and be okay. This lady, this black lady, Sierra, she's like 4'10". She's a little bit of a pudge on her. That doesn't matter, but so she says she weighs probably like, I don't know, like 130 something pounds, whatever the fuck her weight is, doesn't matter. She walks the streets and sits at a bus stop for multiple hours. So just to say that this other lady can't sit there and walk 20 minutes to work, but this other lady can sit there at a bus stop for 2 hours waiting and be okay. Prove my point right there. I mean, should I have to be a dickhead about this and say, oh yeah, you can prove my point because, you know, this person does it? So now you're gonna argue with me about something so stupid that is retarded as hell, and just sit there and just basically say like, hey, give me fire for being a fucking cunt. Yeah, straight up cunts. Women or men, know what kind of girls or man these are, assholes or cunts. Full-fledged fucking people are just like that. Some people just like don't care about people's opinions. All they care about is the way they talk because they have a psychological delusion that they're right, and they're not. No one's fucking 100% right. That's why you have what you call opinions. Oh my god, I blow your mind? That's what it is.
they don't look at my driving record. Look at his driving record.
Yeah.
I mean, why would I go through a light for one thing? And if I was going to go through a light, why would I speed up going through? And it was a car in front of me. I just counted. I waited about 2 seconds before I moved. When a car goes, I wait 2 seconds. I just counted when I was turning.
Yeah.
I wait 2 seconds before I turn. I don't turn right away.
No one does.
You know, and that 2 seconds, that car is pretty far about almost 2 car lengths away from me.
Well, here's what the plan is. The argument's gonna be they're gonna play everything on you, and then you're gonna sit there like, okay. Same thing with them. You know what's gonna happen is nothing.
I probably they'll sell out. Because they got my statement.
The thing is, what the biggest thing probably gonna happen is they're gonna look at it, the lawyer's gonna look at it, and they're gonna talk to that lawyer, and they're gonna be like, so you're saying this and this and this. Okay, well, she's a stroke victim. Said and done.
They don't know that.
Yeah, they do. The police do. The ambulance do. The people that do. They all know it.
Because I told them, yeah, totally changed that I was stroke victim. Yep.
And you, as a witness to what the kid did, he's like, he walked up to me twice, and I was on the phone. The second time he walked up to you, I heard him talking to you.
Right. Yeah, you did. I forgot about that. I was talking to you when I was on the phone with him. I mean, when he walked up to me, he walked up twice.
I know, because
he didn't walk, and he didn't even go to the hospital. He waited for his girlfriend to pick him up. He was walking around. He was walking around talking to the cops.
So the cops already know.
Nobody that injury that has that much of injury can walk around. I don't care how much drilling they have. There's no way. I'm sorry.
Normally, every time you have any type of injury like that, as a neck and back, normally you're like this. They put you in a fucking brace, a neck brace, and they put you in a fucking ambulance.
He didn't even, that's what I'm saying. He's bullshit.
I mean, okay, this one, if he had injuries, say like, oh, his shoulder hurt, he had like something like you had.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
But $500,000 worth of injuries, and oh, he can't go to work now. Bullshit. I'm like, are you crazy?
All I have to say is I counter-sue him. $1 million!
I can't.
Fuck you!
It's too late. Tomorrow's the last day.
So they did it on the very last fucking day.
Yep. Yesterday.
See if they can get any money out of it. They're not going to get anything out of it.
Yep. On the 20th will be the last day that you can turn it back. I don't have time.
You know, so, you know what makes you feel better?
I don't really care. I mean, I ain't going to worry about it because the Lord, they have to take care of it at State Farm because I pay them to,
they're gonna look at it, it's not gonna go anywhere. This is their last thing. That's why they had that outrageous amount of money. It's their last day because they know they don't have anything.
Well, the lawyers call the lawyer and say, "What the hell are you doing? We did arbitration. It's not her fault or you can't prove it unless you have a witness saying that she went through that red light. You can't prove shit." And they can't prove it because
there was no one there.
There was a lot of people there. Just nobody went up. Nobody's, I think she just said that shit.
That's what they do because it's the last. She probably did the last week or so. Saying like, "Oh shit, you have to do something."
$500,000. Come on.
You know what you do is you should start a YouTube channel and stream because that's what I'm doing right now actually. And just talk about your day. Because you're not the only one that deals with stupid people. Because I'm talking about my manager and that. You're not the one. People love that shit. People love when you talk about your life, talk about your work and that. Because people agree with it.
Oh, yeah.
I feel better when I stream in that. Because I will get people on that will talk and be like, yeah, that's bullshit.
You can talk about my problem. I ain't got to go with it.
Why not?
Because I just can't talk to people. I mean,
You ain't talking to people. You're just talking.
Like I'm talking to you?
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing a game while talking.
Well.
There it is. When do you want to go to the gym? These nuts? Okay. Sorry about that. I know you probably heard a little bit about what happened. All kinds of fun things are happening, man. Always fun. Life is beautiful. We keep on pushing. So, you know, we all stick together. We can make life a little bit easier. Especially smart people or people that have a sense of positivity and all that stuff. We can do this. We work together, unite, become better. I have to say, this barbarian is probably like the easiest character to play with right now. He's overly powerful. Barbarian's the most powerful character in the game. Hands down. There's not many characters that have the power of a barbarian. He has the most life. He has the most defense. He has, you know, shouts and stuff that help out a whole entire group. Like, amazingly about. Or if you want to be a dickhead and be solo, you can just get up Iron Skin. Just getting up Iron Skin up max gives you like 300% more. It gives you 230% level 20 of defense. And I think Warcry gives you a lot. Or Shout. This too loud. That's good. Stop killing my Merc. But yeah, life's pretty good. The new Diablo's coming out. Really excited about that. It's coming out rather soon, actually. There's things to deal with. Things are trying to calm down in my own personal thing. Life. Work life, it's work. Work. Deal with stupid people. I ignore a lot of people. Like the dumbass girl. She's the only problem I have. Everyone else is really cool. Of course, I'm very lovable at the game because I'm bold and truthful. People like truth, don't they? I love truth. But yeah, it's just a common thing. If anyone has problems with anything, I love talking about that stuff. I love talking about anything to promote better mental health. Because life kind of sucks when you deal with problems with that, especially with people that sometimes it's best to either tell them off or just flat out just laugh at them and ignore them. Most likely it's just ignore them, especially if it's someone that can get you fired from your job. It's a practice. I find it hilarious that people are like that. I can't say this person's trying to get me fired, but it seems like she's just... Yeah.
I'm going to put this porterhouse steak in water here. When it thaws out, go ahead and season it and stuff like that. Put it in the refrigerator. I'm going to be at Brandon's.
You at Brandon's all day?
Yeah, I got 3 loads to do. You want me to do those?
Yeah, you might as well get everything done if you want to.
Yeah, because...
Here.
I went over here.
I noticed you were watching that white flag stuff on my YouTube.
Yeah, I was watching. They had a live yesterday, so I wanted to watch it because I want to be able to go to church.
As I was saying, you start a YouTube channel. You just put in your name and then just put a picture of it.
I don't know how to do that.
Just go on YouTube and create an account.
Oh, I gotta get my.
Yeah, you just put in your email. You don't even have to put it on photo. Just put in your email. Then you have your account, so you don't go online. Subscribe. That does something too.
All over that place.
For all the days of life. Sorry. Gotta see my friends online. Let's see if he's over here. He's in mission. No! My hoe.
Yeah, you are, huh?
Get your headset on. Get it on, bitch.
What's that? Ready?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Blue. Wicked Way Wall. Boner.
Now can you hear me?
Ha! Bye bye, I'm getting off streaming.